there's a controversy about the Beauty and the Beast. About
I've heard tell of this controversy,
a gay character,
sir.
and saying that there's a gay character is a bit of a understatement because there's actually two.
Really?
Yes, Josh Gad's character, LeFou, who was in the original movie. I don't really recall him a whole lot of just being his bumbling sidekick.
Yeah, he was just a fucking
whatever.
henchman.
But Josh Gad, at first I was watching the movie and I was like, oh, this is, he's a little flamboyant. But not like over the top flamboyant, which you're just like, whatever. He does get a little bit more and more as we go on, but never to the point where it's gratuitous or in your face. Okay. But there's another character, kind of a, like, I don't even think the character has like maybe more than one or two lines. And I don't even know the name of the character, but he's part of this trio of guys that is on Gaston's side to kill the beast. Okay. And when there's the big scene, spoilers, when there's the big scene, when the whole townsfolk storm the castle, the wardrobe comes out and like spews dresses on these three guys. And two of the guys are like, and they run away. And the other guy's like, ooh, thanks. And so he's like happy that he's dressed like a girl.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Because
because
you're gay doesn't mean that you are a cross-dresser.
Well, maybe he's trans. Who knows?
Maybe.
And that's fine if he is. If that's what he wants to identify as, that's fine.
Yeah, of course.
But there's a scene at the very end, okay, in the whole, there's like this, they're having like this wedding reception or whatever, where they're all singing and dancing and everything, and LeFou is dancing with a woman, and then they kind of switch off, and he just ends, like, the guy that was wearing the dress, he's not wearing a dress in this scene, but he ends up, like, they had like a partner switch in this dance or whatever, and they both kind of look at each other, and they're like, oh, and kind of smile, and, so they're like, ooh, they kind of like each other, and that's fine.
Yeah.
To me, I don't really see an issue with that.
Of course not.
But I believe it's that scene in particular that caused the controversy. And they put it in there, and I really don't think there's any mistaking that scene for being anything other than two male characters who happen to be gay and take a liking to each other.
Yeah.
That being said, I guess there was a theater, in like Alabama or something, that said they weren't going to show it. The theater in Malaysia said they wouldn't show it unless they cut that scene, and Disney was like, nope, we're not going to cut it.
Yep.
So they just pulled it from that, Malaysia.
Yeah, the entire market.
But I guess the point I'm trying to make is I don't understand why there's such, people have such a problem with the fact that gay characters are portrayed at all.
How dare gay people movies exist?
I know, right?
Fucking assholes.
I hate to throw them under the bus.
No, they're fucking assholes.
I'm talking about a specific person. I hate to throw him under the bus because I love him, but my dad, when Doctor Who started back up, and Russell T Davies, who happens to be gay, was running the show, he was like, there's this whole agenda and they're just trying to rub it in our face. And I'm just like, and I told him, I was like, Dad, gay people exist.
Gay people exist.
Why wouldn't they want to appeal to as broad of an audience as they can?
Also, why does it offend you?
Yeah.
That someone else is acknowledging that these people exist.
Right. What does it have to do? Like, how does it affect you in any way, shape, or form? How does gay marriage, how does two guys that you don't even know, or two women, or two people that identify as whatever gender,
right?
They're, is the flavor of the month. How does that affect you? Why do you care what two people do in the privacy of their own homes? And they're like, oh, it's traditional family values and all this stuff, and it's just a dumb argument.
Yep.
And I've heard the argument, well, it's a choice. They make the choice. They don't have to be gay. And I'm like, well, did you choose to be straight? Because I didn't. I was born that way.
Yeah.
I had a gay roommate for a couple of years back in when I lived in Branson, of all places. And people gave me shit about it. you know, they're like, aren't you afraid he's gonna like, you know, come into your room and like jump you in the middle of the night? And I'm like, he's not a rapist. He's just gay. And I know for a fact that I'm not his type. I've seen the dudes that he dates. Little too heavy for him. You know? But that's, so, you know, to me, and going through that experience, I was probably like 19, 20 when I had a gay roommate. Really kind of, and he had a lot of gay friends, which, let me tell you something, if you're a straight guy with gay friends, they are always trying to set you up with the girls that they know.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome, by the way. And none of them ever once, they knew I was straight, none of them ever once tried to hit on me or anything like that. But you really kind of, you know, I mean, he told me, his name was Joe, my old roommate, and he told me, he was like, you know, if I could go to the doctor and be like, give me a pill that's not going to make me gay, I would take it. Because I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I wouldn't choose this lifestyle, you know, if I had the choice.
To be constantly
and he told me, he's
berated and loathed and freaking...
and have your civil rights trounced upon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he told me, he said, I can't think of anything more disgusting than having sex with a woman. That's what he said. And I was like, well, I disagree, but you know, that's your prerogative. And him and I got along.
Their own.
Right. And we got along. And I think that kind of shaped the way that I view, you know, that segment of the population. And I really don't see a problem with people that are gay being depicted in any kind of media. In fact, I kind of like it. I'm glad, because I'm like, this is closer to real life. This is really realism, you know? But I just, if you think that there's like a gay agenda and that there's people out there trying to actively turn people gay,
you're an idiot.
You're probably dumb.
You're an idiot. You're fucking
probably
idiot.
Dumb. But you know, for Beauty and the Beast, I don't think it's a controversy. I think it can, in a lot of ways, be a good thing for a child to see that and maybe start a dialogue about...
It normalizes it for people. The more that it's normalized, the more that it is made an acceptable part of life, the more
because
people...
it is a part of life.
Of course.
You can't just force people to be what they're not.
Exactly.
That's how you get log cabin Republicans.
Yeah. Yeah, you want more Republicans, start accepting the gays, because there are plenty of gay Republicans. Yeah. I know a bunch of them.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, the undercover ones, the ones that, you know, push all this anti-gay legislation, but then end up getting caught with a male prostitute and a bag of meth.
Well, shit, yeah, there was that one in Oklahoma, like,
it was just like
2 days ago. Yeah.
So, you know, that's kind of my opinion on the thing. And like I said, I went with my girlfriend and her 4-year-old daughter. Didn't faze her at all. She never even brought it up that they smiled. It's not like they kissed. It's not like they, you know, showed them butt fucking each other.
That's a very it's a controversial deleted scene. They may include it on the Blu-ray, but you know.
But I'll tell you, it was in a Reddit thread about it. And we'll close the segment with this, which was the dumbest fucking circular logic I've ever seen when it comes to this topic. Is, you know, this guy was like, we need to keep sexuality out of our children's movies, and how dare Disney show this stuff? And everyone is just slamming him. They're like, it's a fucking love story, you idiot. It's Beauty and the Beast. It doesn't matter that, yes, she fell in love with a man who looks like an animal, because that's a whole other, you know, bag of worms there. Yeah. But it's a love story. And, you know, a lot of the timeless classics, I mean, think about it: Cinderella, Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, you know, even Snow White with Prince Charming, and you know, there's always that love story in there. So you can't, I mean, what kind of kids movie are you gonna make besides Wreck-It Ralph, which rules?
Yeah, that movie is awesome.
But even though there was a love story there with Fix-It Felix and the alien killer chick, I love that
from that other game. Yeah. So real quick, before we wrap up on Beauty and the Beast, this is kind of a general question. Is it really a love story, or is it a story of Stockholm Syndrome?
I think it could be, you know, viewed in that light.
Yeah.
But, you know, he does let her go.
Yeah.
He's like, go and, you know, take care of your dad. And then she comes back. So, you know, we'll let the viewer decide. Have you seen Beauty and the Beast, audience?
Are you an asshole?
Are you an asshole who wants to deny other
the fact
people
that
basic
gay
civil
people
rights?
exist?
Yeah,
much less give them any civil rights.
And wants to deny them civil rights. And if you if you want to deny other people their civil rights, do you deserve to have civil rights?
I am willing to deny those people civil rights.
All right. Let us know in the comments below.